What if you could whisper instructions into an AI's ear, and it would remember them every single time you opened a project? That's exactly what a CLAUDE.md file does. When you use Claude Code, Anthropic's AI coding agent, it automatically reads a file called CLAUDE.md at the root of your project. Think of it as a README, but not for humans, for the AI. It tells Claude who it's working with, how the code base is structured, what commands to run, what conventions to follow, and what mistakes to never make. No repeated explanations, no context lost between sessions. But here's where most people stop. They write 3 lines, call it done, and wonder why their AI still feels generic. Therefore, the real power isn't having a Claude.md, it's having a great one. So how do you make it 10 times better? First, give it your stack. Don't just say, we use React. Say you use React 18, Tailwind, Zustand for state, and Supabase for auth. Therefore, Claude stops suggesting Redux when you've already made that decision. Second, define your rules. No any types in TypeScript, no inline styles. Always write tests before components. But without these rules written down, Claude will guess, and guessing means inconsistency. Third, document your commands. How do you run the dev server? How do you run tests? How do you deploy? Therefore, Claude stops asking and starts doing. Fourth, describe the architecture. Where does business logic live? How are folders structured? What's the data flow? But skip this, and Claude treats every file like it's the first time it's seen your project. Therefore, a Claude.md file isn't just a config. It's the difference between an AI assistant that forgets everything and one that thinks like a senior engineer who's been on your team for months. I've put together a full PDF guide inside the Vyntrix AI school community with a ready-to-use Claude.md template, real examples, and a checklist to make yours 10 times better from day one. Link is in the description. Come join us.